Alright, this is Nick, aka Trenchcoatbeard. I had played this for about 15 minutes and recorded audio the entire time, but for whatever reason the file corrupted on my first try. I will have to learn how to do this better in the future. This is just like a first playthrough type of thing where I decided to go through and play it for the first time. I bought it a while back and saw that it had been finally released, and which is surprising seeing as how you can walk through the counter and even the fridge. Just about anything can be walked through. For a release game, that's pretty bad. You can even walk through the TV. I believe I even walk over to the bed and try to lay in it and succeed. Yep, there it goes. So this game, I don't know, I had high hopes for it because it promised a lot, which a lot of early access games do. And it really obviously didn't deliver. Here I am getting stuck on stairs. And besides the fact that I'm a midget, you don't walk very fast. You can't, like, every time I tried to look for something, it said required a key, which I do not know if that's a microtransaction thing. There's an invisible wall. I never found a key during my brief playthrough, but it was just like a first attempt. I don't really ever plan on playing this again. If I was not in the safe zone, that dude would have probably killed me. Overall, the game's graphics pretty bad. You know, there's no, or you clip through everything. There comes a point to where there's an enemy that hits me through the wall in this video. And for a fully released game, I don't know, this just rubs me the wrong way. I see that it's $2 on sale right now, which made me decide to try it out and, I don't know, post like a mini review on it. And the original plan was to just go ahead and talk while playing it, which I did. It just didn't record. Here I am playing with the inventory. I don't know what I'm doing, so I add something to the gun perk, and even though I don't have a gun. I do believe that if you die, though, you start completely over. I don't think you get to keep these stats. See, I'm messing around and accidentally come close to exiting out of the game. Once I finally leave the safe area, which this whole time I've been trying to figure out how to do it. I don't even know where the package I had came from. And here is where I'm talking about how you can walk through a couch, but you have to walk like within 3 feet of a car. You can't get any closer than that. I believe this would have been a pretty fun game. I mean, I joined a pretty sparsely populated server. With a bigger server, the real threat would have probably been other players. But as it is, the AI was either went from really easy or insanely too hard to kill, which I believe is, I don't know, pretty cool for a survival game. Now we're coming up on my first gripe of the game, which is every building in this game is this sparse. What the fuck happened in this world to where there were just a bunch of empty cement buildings where people could just throw trash? What happened to all the stuff inside of these buildings? I believe, yeah, I'm gonna walk up and try to get into this bus where it looks like there'd be some loot, but you can't even get inside the bus. You look inside of these cars, can't pop the trunk, can't cut on it. There was a leaf sticking through the vehicle. There you see trash all inside of these vehicles. It's like the world turned into one giant trash can. Or either this world takes place inside of a dumpster. There's the first enemy I encountered, jumping up and down like a madman. When it sees me, it stops, and then I try to go back over and get to it again, because it's kind of funny. But it wouldn't do it, so I decided to just go up and attack it. And surprisingly, pretty much kicked its ass. That's it. It says I increased to level 3 and I'm picking up stuff that I have no clue what does or if it does anything. I never could figure out crafting menu or inventory menu. And this scary motherfucker. Yeah. I did not even try to fight him. You see, he knocked me over the car. When I'm running away, I had the great idea to just jump up on top of this bridge. And at the time I said they couldn't spawn on here, which apparently is true, because he definitely did not follow me. Whenever I was searching around, I just never found him again. I was, waiting for him. And looking back on it, I believe those things come out every time I killed an enemy. I'm not quite sure, but later on I kill an enemy, and then one of them appears clutched in a wall and beats the fuck out of me. You see, I look back and he's not there anymore. Now I'm looking for, some type of sign of where to go or what to do in this game. And still not finding anything as we go. I eventually just start, straight up exploring, looking for a weapon or something to defend myself with. Even though the butcher knife seems to be pretty decent against lower level, or what I assume to be lower level enemies. What else about this game? As you can see here, like, nothing is openable. Like, the graphics on the wall, everything just looks like wallpaper. You can't walk up and open a door. The ground, I don't know, the whole game looks like something you would have possibly seen on a advanced graphic Nintendo 64. Everything's just really pasty looking. Even the tree right there, just really pasty looking. Here's where I see another enemy, and I was testing out my theory of whether or not killing those things made you more desirable to the enemies. Because like I said, or like I said at the time of recording it the first time, the appeal of the game was that when you killed an enemy player, like an actual player controlled by somebody, that the AI in the game could smell their blood on you and would come after you. I don't know if killing AIs do the same thing. That's kind of what I was testing out here. I was fully expecting it to charge me and kill me at any moment. I mean, I didn't want to get close enough to where the enemy would be able to see me. But at the same time, I did want it to acknowledge me, so I had to answer about whether or not killing the AI made other mobs hostile. As you can see, it obviously does not, so I decided to go search into another empty cement room full of trash where there's nothing inside of it. You see, here's the first time I encounter something, and then it tells me I have no keys to unlock it, even though I search and there's no lock on the damn boxes anywhere. What is my key gonna do? Kick through the door? Am I just gonna scratch my way into the box? And where do the keys come from? Is that something like a side objective? I honestly don't know. Probably won't play enough to find out. Let's see this enemy and run up and try to kick its ass real quick, because last time was pretty easy. And this time, still pretty easy. Here's about the time where I discover that there's another monster trapped in the wall. So I go up and try to kill it through the wall, which is perfectly normal, and it almost kills me. So I just say fuck it and go on about my business. Oh, look, this needs a key. That kinda makes sense. See, I'm trying to pick up stuff from the enemy, and that cooler says I need a key to unlock it. I searched through every one of these little tin areas looking for an opening or just something to pick up. You know, the whole point of these survival games is to grab loot to survive with, but here I am about to die and still haven't found anything for health or defense. You know, I just in the first 15 minutes of the game, I just had no fun at all. Other than, you know, giving the play-by-play, which you won't be able to hear since the recording corrupted. That kind of made the game fun, but, you know, not everybody's going to play a game talking to themselves. Or maybe they should, because I actually had quite a bit of fun doing it. Maybe next time I will find a way to keep it from corrupting, and I'd have to do this post-record session, as I'm sure this whole video is just kind of lame with the voice. And here I am, I see these solar panels, and just blows my mind why you'd build solar panels where no sun can hit them to get energy. I mean, I'm looking as to, they could have moved it like right here where this trash is and got electricity. But no, they built it right in the worst place. I mean, kind of an odd thing to nitpick in a game, but in real life it would be something that you'd nitpick in a heartbeat. And, you know, it's weird that they just have little bridges crossing the rooftops for you to get from one to the other very conveniently. Not sure what that is in the distance. I kind of thought it was a sniper, but I never got shot, so I'm assuming maybe it was just another solar panel. And you see it's gone now, so maybe it was a sniper. Not entirely sure. They didn't kill me, whoever it was, or if it was. There's me looking at the flag, thinking maybe there was something there, but no. Here are the terrible textures overlapping each other and clipping into one another. Just everything about this game is unfinished, and as a result of early access, people bought it and they decided not to finish it, and just pretty much, they haven't abandoned it, but I've had this game for well over a year, and it looks like something in the early alpha stages, which is disappointing. But right now the Steam sale, I believe, is $2, so that's not a big deal. $2 for something you play about 15 minutes of is better than a $7 meal from Burger King that you finish in about 5 minutes. So, you know, it kind of evens out if you just want to fuck around for a few minutes. There's my last attempt of trying to salvage something from the game, wanting to find loot of some sort. I come across this area thinking that, you know, maybe you can loot these bodies like other games, but no. You can't. Don't know why there's bodies. There's a dragon swallowing a sword, which I found amusing. And then I end up hitting up this safe area right here, and figured since I didn't die, I might as well just call it a video. I'd probably give this game 4.5 out of 10. I mean, it was enjoyable for the 15 minutes I played it, but if I play it again, it'll solely be for video purposes. Anyway, this is Nick, aka Trenchcoatbeard, and I hope you enjoyed the video.